Ramadan Kareem, welcome to World of Astoria Ras Al Khaimah Living Room. I'm very excited today to host my first guest, Alessandro Redaelli, who has been leading the team of World of Astoria, Hilton Al Hamra and Al Hamra Residence and Village here in Ras Al Khaimah for almost 1 year. But before we say hi to Alessandro, I want to break for a short introductory video, after which we will come back. Italy, Lake Como. Helping out in the kitchen on a cruise ship during his summer holidays, a 14-year-old Alessandro got a dream to become a hotelier. All subsequent years, young and ambitious Alessandro dedicated to studies while making his first steps working for the biggest international hotel chains. The year of 2005 marked the biggest milestone in Alessandro's career as he took his first general manager role in one of the top hotels in Rome. Traveling the world from one assignment to another, Alessandro's dreams seemed to come true. After 8 years with Kempinski Hotels in Moscow and Dubai, he lit up his star on the Hospitality Walk of Fame with Paramount Hotels and Resorts. Almost 2 years, Alessandro served as a vice president of operations in Paramount Hotels, after which he joined Hilton Group as a managing director for 3 Hilton properties in Ras Al Khaimah, including the award-winning World of Astoria Ras Al Khaimah. Along with all his achievements, a big fan of racing, Alessandro was constantly exposed to the most challenging route throughout his career. Always behind the wheel, leading teams through emergency, economic crisis, and even natural disaster, he always managed to keep a clear communication, being a voice of reason and source of comfort that teams needed during the critical time. Hi, Alessandro.
Hi, how are you, Sayed?
Good, thank you very much. How have you been?
I'm very well. And you?
Very good, thank you.
Great.
So, I actually think that this video is very inspirational and your story is very inspirational. So, and I have a question. If you had a chance to meet a 14-year-old Alessandro once again, what would you say to him?
Oh, listen, I will definitely tell him to go ahead. He's going to see a lot of things. He's going to experience a lot of different situations. But I would definitely say that it's worth it and needs, obviously, some, I would say, tricks and sacrifices to reach whatever goals we have in life. And perseverance, I believe that is one of them, with passion for what we do. So that's what I would tell him.
Definitely. Totally agree with you. It's worth it. I know that hospitality is
I don't know if he would have listened to me, but, you know, he would.
It's very tough, but it's worth it. In one of your interviews, on a question, what really makes hotels successful, you said people are the key asset.
I believe a lot in doing more than saying. It's my nature, it's my character. And it's not only to take care of people, it's actually to inspire them. Inspiration is part of, I would say, people to trust you, to follow you. Not follow you because you're the boss, follow you because they have a leader and is inspired by that leader. They are inspired by the leader. And that's what I believe in, is in inspire our people with examples, leading by example, and then be the first in doing what you ask them to do. And in particular in this tough situation, I would say that it's essential that we give the example on doing first what we ask to our people to do. But they need to be, I would say, they need to be agreed. They need to understand the importance of doing something and the objective and the consequences and benefits of it. So, and that's to me is I would say, the key factors for people to be a part of a team and not be a group of people.
So clear communication is essential.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
Do you think that holiday traffic will return once restrictions are lifted? And how are you going to build trust in travelers?
At the moment, we are focusing on the, as far as we are concerned, on the local and domestic market. Lately, Dubai has opened up a bit more the restrictions. So we do have actually people traveling to Ras Al Khaimah, Waldorf Astoria. We have put in place a lot of processes in order to protect our team members and guests. And how this will operate in the future, we're working on it.
Following what you just said, according to you, what are the biggest post-COVID-19 challenges? And what are you going to do differently?
That's actually a very good question. I think it's important to now focus on the after and post-COVID, how the hotels are going to operate in order to have and maintain a proper and consistent process in order to have our guests and team members safe in a sanitized environment. Hilton, as well, last week shared the new process, and the idea is the main touch point in the rooms have been identified. There is a complete sanitation of the room, but as well in terms of public areas, restaurants, all the different service that you can find in hotel with a certain process. As well to, I would say, the check-in, the process check-in and check-out, paperless, and having less contact as we can. But still, and in particular in a luxury hotel, we believe that the interaction with our guests is essential. But this can be done with a certain distance, with certain precautions, but we still believe that the tailor-made service and interaction and guest contact, even though with assistance, it's essential in hospitality in general.
Well, sounds good. And then the last question, very lately we've been watching lots of people sharing what they're going to do once restrictions are lifted. Someone is going to travel, someone is going to go to cinema, or just simple things. Knowing you and being a very active person, so actually what is in your bucket list?
Oh, a lot of things. I mean, I've been too much on my PlayStation on my private time those days, and then I love driving, and I'm really passionate about cars and engines, whatever has an engine. So I would definitely take as much as I can my car and go for a nice tour somewhere. My son is in Switzerland. I don't obviously see him since a while, and then this is something that I would do, is to go to see my son. And my family in Italy is the same, and Italy has been in it heavily, so is obviously something that I will do as well. I think that nowadays what before was normal for us now become maybe we understand the importance of things when we don't have them anymore, and then only to say, okay, let's go out for dinner is, I would say, something, I would say, is a luxury.
Well, and before we were asking people what's luxury for you, many people were confused, and some people were mentioning consistency, time, but I believe now these answers will change definitely. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you for accepting our invitation. It was a very insightful conversation.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thanks to everyone who was listening to us and watching us as well. And we will be checking all the questions and comments after the show. And stay tuned, as we will be announcing our next guest very soon.